What's the matter, big guy? Can't get at me, huh?
I'll be back!
No, you won't. You can't handle the ores. Howdy, folks. Grok the DuckFarmer here, and I'm playing a little Scarcity Economics here at my Mine Colonies town, and things are quite bustly. The people are running around and doing all sorts of good stuff, and let me show you something. Mysterious warriors have been spotted near your encampment, and again, and again, and again, and again, and again, all over the place. And I don't care, because I put a wall around my base. I said, I'm sick and tired of these guys coming to me and causing havoc, and they've killed a couple people before my guards killed them, and one of the guards has been really good at killing a bunch of them, and so I said, okay, it's time for a wall. And you can also see I've gone ahead and leveled out everything. This used to be all water here, and I went ahead and gave Jacob here his own little pond and grassed everything else. And this little thing, we'll talk about that, but not right now. Anyway, there's Ellen running around like crazy, or Ella running around like crazy. One of the things I want to see is whether or not these warriors are still camped out nearby, because I'm not sure. Let's take a look at the little pool. Is he doing anything? Oh, I think he's out of his fishing pole. Okay, have to make a new fishing pole. I went with spruce as the fence. I figured I'd rather have something like that that looked more than dirt. Originally, it was dirt, and then I spruced it all up. Yeah. So the one thing I did do is over here, I bumped around this hill, because technically my village snips through this little part of the hill. You can see how it bumps out a little bit, because just a little bit, and I said, I don't want to deal with that. The little intro piece had one of these barbarians camped out right about there, and I beat him up. I'm not sure what's happening with these guys, whether or not they're still around. They're not showing up on the map, but occasionally they pop up, and I'll jump out there and kill them all. And it's just really strange. They are annoying. They keep coming, but I think at this point they don't. I was saying it was strange because they were coming. One guy came to the village really, really fast, and another one took a while. And I spotted why, and that's because they, as near as I can tell. Let's hop on top of this. As near as I can tell, wrong thing. This thing, yeah. As near as I can tell, they appear somewhere around here and then make their way to the village. And so if they're up here on the mesa, they can just zip through, and it was really fast for them to get in. Or if they were over here. But I saw one of these barbarians in here in the water, and he was just slowly bobbing along and taking his time. And I think that may have been why it took 20-30 minutes for some of these warriors to get here. These both go over water, and one of these guys actually got in and killed my fisherman. Poor guy. He'd gone underneath the fence, so I went ahead and made the fence extend out one deeper into the water, and they've not done anything since then. Of course, at this point they can't get above anyway, because they can't. I still need to, over here, I still need to finish sprucing this piece, just to make sure that works. Alright, let's talk about this. I decided that I wanted some iron, free iron, and, hello, I've got a lot of villagers over here that aren't doing anything, so, in fact, I grabbed 2 more villagers, just to go, wait, health? Oh, this guy took a little health damage. Anyway, I need to go ahead and do some villager work up here, breed them up. Are you done making the food? You are. Cool. So what I've got is a water column. That's my way of getting up and down. It was far easier to do that than make the gazillion sticks to make anything else, like get me up, like making scaffolding or something like that, because that's a lot of wood, and wood's kind of a pain to deal with. But what I have been doing is I've got these 2 are complete as far as structure is concerned, but I'm trying to think, is it 10 or 11 villagers, and that kind of activates golem spawning. And last I checked, there were 6 villagers up there. 5. There were 5 villagers up there. And so I'm just slowly breeding them. That's what the bread's for. And we will get more. I'd like to have 4 in each of the pods and then transport some more down to the second one and get those filled up as well. I still need to do a casing to keep the golems in the center, because they can drift off to the side, which is really annoying, but you know, they do that. Don't need that between these top 2, or from the top one to this one, because if they drift a little bit to the side, they still land in the water here. Let's move a little bit over. They'll still land in the water and get pushed through, and that's not a problem. So yeah, most of today was getting this done. A big chunk of yesterday was completing all the fences, and then realizing, yeah, I'm going to bed early because I've got the fevers and chills, and that was not much fun. But, you know, I am at least feeling better today, which is good. All right, let's, oh, come on. When you've got a block next to you, it takes so much longer to move. Okay, let's get up here and feed these guys. And let's look here. How many do we got? We still have 3 guys here, so they haven't done anything more. I'm going to stick you in there and you in there. And let's go ahead and toss some bread in there. That should make them happy. And then I moved 2 guys over here, but I'm guessing they haven't done anything. Yeah, it's looking like there's just still the 2. 1, 2. Oh, I gotta get up. There we go. So we'll move them over there as well, because near as I can tell, there's no population pressure that would keep them from breeding up, as long as they have food. So we'll do that. All right, you guys, make more villagers. Yep, there was a little bit of bread tossed around. Make more villagers. Well, things are coming along nicely here. Just barely made the bakery. So let's, hey, out of the way. Let's hire somebody. And we can actually go with some higher stats, which is good. Since these 2, the green is the best stat, and these are the secondary, we'll go with the one that has the highest. So, Isaac, you are a baker. I have no idea exactly what those do, but they should make him better at whatever he's doing. And since the town happiness is up to the 4 point something, that should work very nicely. And Ella will come around and dump off stuff. Well, there's not that there's anything in there. She just jumped over the side here. She works really hard. My barracks I've upgraded, and there were towers stuck on the side. So I'm guessing if I upgrade this more, there'll be more towers that will appear, which I can have more guys. And all my guards so far are rangers, so they're the archers, except for one guy who's a knight. And speaking of knight, I'm thinking some of the stuff I need to be able to get access to the Nether. And so to do that, I'm going to go ahead and set up a Nether portal. And I figured I'd do it kind of close to the barracks, because any pigmen that roam around here will go ahead and get attacked by the guards, and that's okay with me. And the obsidian I got by sticking it into the smeltery, and it works out very nicely. Oh, I need a flint and steel. I need a flint and steel. I do not actually have a flint and steel. Alright, let's go do that. I was thinking, I'm going to fire that. No, I can't. Alright, I have happily lots of flint, so that's not a problem. Iron. Do I have any actual iron? Well, I've got blocks, but let's go ahead and make flint and steel. Cool. Wrong one. This one. Alright. Let's head off to the Nether. I'm assuming it's going to be just the same as normal. And I need to get some netherrack. Yay! Alright, let's get some netherrack going. Oh, I should have more blocks on me than just the dirt. Where do we go? Where do we go? Not too bad, not too bad. Ooh, that's very open over there. That's not so good. Well, let's grab some of this really quick. Go away. Alright, that I can definitely use. Let's see. What else is around? What can I use? Flesh and blood. Alright, I want to carefully check to make sure there's no bad guys around here. There's not much by way of nether rack. There's ouch. Oh, thorns. I was the first thing I was good. Ah, what's attacking me? Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the nether. Yeah, see, there's not much by way of that nether rack. Alright, well, let's get a little bit... Oh, over there, there's plenty. Let's get that there. So netherrack is something that, well, technically crushed netherrack is something that I will use. I will also need to get me a whole bunch of quartz, and so far I'm not seeing any nether quartz. I'm seeing none. It looks like I'm going to have to crush nether quartz, and I hear a ghast, and that's not nice. So as soon as the gas starts spitting at me, I'm out of here. Yeah, other people really love the nether. I'm not as thrilled with the nether, just because, you know, dangerous, and I'm fearless. You know, just ask me. I needed the nether bits, as you can see right behind me. There's soul sand and the nether brick. I needed that to upgrade the builder's hut. It's now tier 4, but it's not going to go be tier 5 anytime soon. If we take a look at what it needs, got it. Prismarine is an issue, and purple blocks. More prismarine, more purple. So that means getting to the end, which I haven't found the stronghold for yet. And prismarine, I can do that with sifting. But yeah, that's going to be an issue. And if we take a look at the map here, let's zoom out and zoom in. At this point, all the buildings are built. So we've got the bakery going here. Here's the quarry, and Camden is chewing on down in that. I've got a forge set up. I have no idea if the restaurant actually is feeding anybody. I don't know. The delivery lady is racing around. Ella here is going like bananas, going all over the place. She dropped off a stack of wool here at the forge, or smeltery. I don't know what that's all about. It just seems strange. That's been working really well. I pulled 5 blocks of iron out of there, which was nice. And I think I've got 2 in each of these sub-pods, so hopefully they'll start breeding up, and we'll have 2 working systems here. So I think the next thing to do... I went ahead and upgraded each of the citizen huts to tier 2, and that doubled the number of people that could show up in there. So town-wise, hey, excuse me, Lance. Town-wise, let's take a look here. Wow, happiness of 8. Okay, so that's very nice to see. And we've got lots and lots of people doing things. I'm interested about doing more guards, but it seems like we're happy enough as it is. 1 unemployed. I'm not sure what to employ that guy with. And if we come over here, run. I decided to go ahead and make another field. Oh, hey, this guy's got a pumpkin head. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't notice that before. Oh, that's strange. I was actually going to put him the other way around. I placed him, and he didn't have the head. He was facing that direction. Anyway, oh, that's weird. It's only planting around. Huh. Okay. I went in here and told it to go ahead and use the carrots, but it wasn't assigned to anybody. And then after a while, I guess Michael here saw it and said, "Oh, hey, I can do work there." Let's go ahead and grab these. I decided to also plant potatoes here because, you know, waste not, want not. And there's the actual rule in Minecraft that a strip of crops will grow faster if it does not have the exact same crops next to it. So I alternated strips of carrots and potatoes, and you know, grew pretty fine and fast. And again, we got the worms here going like gangbusters. So I don't even have water here underneath the scarecrow. Although I could put water here underneath there. Anyway, this is going very nicely. I will probably plant a third field. Probably over here, just to have, I don't know, that's getting kind of far. Maybe Michael would work fine on that and do this. I wonder why this guy's got a pumpkin on his head, and it looks like he's doing a 9x9 when earlier I had the full 11x11, and he was harvesting it just fine. But yeah, I don't understand it. It's getting dark. The mysterious barbarians have been launching attacks on the town, but been pretty successful in keeping them apart. One of the things that I've noticed, you know, the walls are doing a great job. I finished the part that was dirt over there, so that's all done. They're coming in groups of 4 now. Oh, emerald supply. He's just a regular farmer, so I've been getting emeralds from him. But yeah, these guys are coming in groups of 4. It was like 3 warriors and 1 that's an archer, which was scary the first time I was showing that off, because I was way over there and I jumped up to look over at them and got knocked off the wall by the archer. So this is the quarry. The Camden here is digging down like gangbusters. I hate to tell them, but you know, there's no real ore gens down there, so they'll get a little bit of tin and silver and copper, and a few of those actually spawn, but none of the vanilla mods. That would be really nice if we had vanilla ores. Chloe, are you out of the axe again? She is. All right, I've got to get her a better set of axes there to work, and he's out of the. You know, they keep running out of these wooden tools because they're wooden. They don't do much. So what I need to do at this point is severely start pushing forward a lot of work to get everything to tier 2, tier 3, tier 4. It looks like tier 4 needs nether stuff, at least as far as from this building is concerned, and tier 5 is end. Isaac, do you have any wheat? Oh, you have wheat, and you've made some bread. Cool. Is there anything in here? A little bit of bread. Let's get you some more wheat, and do it faster than Ella can do it. Speaking of Ella, there she's running by. Hey, where's that wheat? You give me some wheat here. Okay, there is no wheat. All right, so delivery lady is delivering stuff, but there's probably wheat in the supply hut. No, it's warehouse. Warehouse. I will forever call it supply hut. All right, let's see. Do you have wheat? You have wheat. All right, let's grab 2 of these and let our baker bake. He's a very noisy baker, in that when I've been around here, yeah, he's making bread by thumping the chest here. And as near as I can tell, that's, you know, he occasionally comes over to here. Oh, it is actually I'd put some stuff in here, and I guess it burnt that up. So I'm not sure if he's following the survivalist rules, where you actually take one of these wheat and you turn it into wheat flour, and then you can bake the wheat flour. But I think what he's actually doing is he's doing the standard Minecraft one, where you do 3 wheat and you get bread that way. Just really slowly. Alrighty, so yeah, I mentioned that this made him the second guard tower, so if I make this tier 3, I'll probably get a third one. But it's interesting. I like that dynamic. It's building up the barracks, giving me more workers to work here. I'm liking that. I like that a lot. It's really cool. And I made some armor for this guy. Let's bring him back here. All right, Parnell. Hey, what happened to your armor? Hey, come back here, you. He had chainmail armor on. Alrighty, he's got no chainmail armor. What happened to your chainmail, dude? I had made him some chainmail, and he was wearing it. Alright, did that get put somewhere else? Because it wasn't in the chest. Lots of eggs. This, more eggs. More wool. Let's take the wool. A little bit of milk. So, you know, stuff is... Oh, I think I see what happened. That's what happened. The tiny charcoal I put in the baker's furnace got snagged out of there. Interesting. Okay. So that's what's going on. I wish I could sort these. I really wish that would be very, very handy. But these are nice to have, these little racks. You can see that there's stuff in them as soon as they start filling up. Yes, words. I can do it. I completely forgot to point out the igneous extruder, because I got sick and tired of making cobble or going over to the water and the lava, and yeah, I got sick and tired of that. So did the survival generator, because it's extremely efficient with the fuel. It's not super fast, but you get a lot of bang out of whatever fuel you're tossing in there, and I'm using oak saplings because I've got lots of those. And that's been sufficient to fill this thing up with 32 stacks of cobble, plus another stack in there, and I'm good. So I am loving being able to do that. Plus, I've got my pick here upgraded with Silk Touch, so I can get access to smooth stone, which is very handy. Yay, and golems are dying, which is also very, very lovely. Updates. This is the town hall, and I've upgraded it to tier 3, and I'm loving the size of it. I'm also really, really enjoying the build that they've done here. My take of same but different. Going with wood, but doing a mixture of planks and logs and different types of wood is really good. Especially this trim of spruce around the edge, and you can see that over here as well. I really like that as a design choice. So there's the tier 1 citizens hut, and no, that's the tier 2, and this one here is the tier 3 with an addition of an upper story on that. But I love that trim. That looks very, very nice. Plus, the use of little stone buttons, wooden buttons also are really nice on that. The little ledge or awning or whatever you want to call that. The use of these fences to hold things in, and also brackets for lights. All of those are really, really nice little touches. And if you're having a hard time, get out of my way there, guys. If you're having a hard time figuring out how to build something that's wood and stone in Minecraft, and you're building just plain boxes, it would not be bad to pull out mine colonies and build these various things, even in creative, and see how they're doing this. The idea of you got these oak pillars going along to kind of hold things with wood in between. Where did I see the use of stairs? I think it's over here in the building hut. Yes, so you've got the use of upside down stairs over the glass panes. It breaks this up a little bit. You've got shutters here. It looks very, very nice. Just nice little architectural details. And my hat's off to the Mine Colonies mod makers, because they had to come up with 5 different variations on these buildings in such a way that they build up on each other. And I think that's very, very nicely done. So, lights going down. Went ahead and upgraded my fort to tier 3, which gave me yet another guard tower. So I need to go ahead and build this up and get it going. And I had to move the nether portal, because it was right here. and you can see it's gonna conflict with the guard tower. So I said, no, don't want to do that. That would be bad. And it's nighttime. It's always nighttime. There are, well, last I checked, there were about 8 or so barbarians on the to the side. And let's see if they're still over there. A couple of them had bows, so I was trying to dodge those because, you know, ouch. I don't like to be a pincushion. Oh, skeleton. Yeah, if I'm not fast, we do get a few mob drops. Let's see, have these guys died? They seem to have a timeout, and I'm not 100% sure how long, but yeah, I'm not seeing them anymore. There was, like I said, about 8 of them roaming this side of the fence, and gonna have to do something about that. I think I need to change the fence thing to allow them to come through and then fall and get disabled. Maybe something that will automatically kill them. And I think right there will work. I think there's actually some ground right there. Yeah. See, this would work right here. It would have to do something to make it easy for them to access it, but then, you know, fall down. Because that's what I do. Anyway, things are going along very swimmingly here. Especially now we've got a lot more access to iron. That makes me completely not afraid to actually outfit myself in armor. What a thought! What a concept! And I'm enjoying the builds that these guys have made. At this point, I think I need to push to make all the buildings at least tier 3. Tier 4, it looks like I'm going to have to do a bunch of nether items, which I can access. And then for 5, I'm going to have to go to the end. There's just no getting around that. And I got to also grind a whole bunch of gravel to get me more diamonds. Fun. Anyway, it's coming along. It's coming along very nicely. And I'm having fun. This has been Grok the DuckFarmer here, playing a little Scarcity Economics. Building up my town. Because I'm mayor. And thanks for watching. Bye.